Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marcy. Thank you for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, sharing a girl some love. I met some amazing fried family today and I'm super happy. I love it when I get to meet the people that I've been talking to and communicating with for years in FratCom, and it just like warms my heart, you know, to see you all, give you love, hugs, all that good stuff. So I'm super excited today. So we're gonna do a review. I've been wanting to tell you all about these fragrances over the past couple of weeks. A lot of these are the ones that I've been wearing. I can't stop sniffing, intoxicating, alluring. People are chasing me down in the unit. They're coming up to me, smelling my neck and behind me, smelling me like this. Like, what do you have on today? You know, just what is this? Every time I walk somewhere, what do you have on? Wow, you smell so good, like all of that. So I really need to give you all these fragrances, you know, so that you can test them out yourself or, you know, go out and get them. Some of them are even blind buy worthy. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells, all that good stuff. Y'all, and let's get started. So the very first one we're gonna talk about let's talk about one that I absolutely love. And it's by one of my favorite fragrance houses, my top 5, Dries van Noten. This is Jardin L'Orange, okay? This is a beautiful orange blossom fragrance, and this one's a little lactonic, slightly powdery, creamy, milky. It almost smells like a orange blossom milkshake. There's a little bit of greenness in here from the petite grain. It kind of gives Centra vibes without that heavy sweetness and that sharp greenness. But y'all, this one is so good. If you want a very feminine, elegant, you know, warm orange blossom lactonic fragrance, slightly gourmand leaning because of the milk note in here. There's a beautiful sandalwood in here that makes it creamy, lactonic orange blossom. There's also jasmine in here, but it's not jasmine heavy. It is absolutely gorgeous. If I ran out of Jardin L'Orange, I will definitely repurchase this fragrance. I was so close to buying a refillable bottle. I do have a refillable bottle of SOIR Maliki, and I was so close to buying a refillable bottle of this one because at the time that I purchased, I think they said they were taking it off the market, but I've been seeing it around. And y'all, guess what I just found out? When I went to the Xerjoff's party that I was invited to, exclusive party, their it's Italy meets Paris party, I saw that there was a Dries van Noten boutique in Los Angeles. So I'm definitely headed back up to that boutique. And apparently there's some newness coming out as well. So I really want to get my nose on the newness, and hopefully they have it. Hopefully I can get up there this week. And y'all, I love Dries van Noten. SOIR Maliki is my number 1. Then this one, then Rock the Myrrh. There's also Fleur du Mal, which has the apricot and suede. They are all so stunning, okay? Anyway, this one's Jardin L'Orange. Get your nose on it. A beautiful, creamy, lactonic, slightly gourmand leaning orange blossom fragrance. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about is blah, blah, blah. So actually, you know what? Stop the press, okay? So I recently got this in the mail. So we're going to really quickly go through this baby right here because I'm not going to do a single review on this fragrance. No, this is not a part of my most complimented fragrances, but I did take this to work and it did make the rounds. Some people loved it. Some people, there was no one that didn't like this. Some people did not like the opening, but they loved the dry down. Some people loved it all the way through. But in the end, everyone really either liked or loved this fragrance. And this is a new fragrance called Azure Fantasy. I wore this for 1 day and I've tested it for twice on my skin. And when I tell you, it is gorgeous. And the dry down is gorgeous, you guys. It comes in this stunning packaging. The bottle is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, this is PR. Claire. Okay, I just finished watching Claire's video and I just want to make it clear. Y'all know that I got a day job, so this will probably never ever be a full-time job for me, okay? So if I do get a fragrance and I do review it and it is PR, that means I really like it. Usually, I've been seeing tons of fragrances, you guys, and if I don't like it, I'm not going to review it because because like Claire was saying, you really don't want to give a negative review. So I'd rather not give a review at all, period. I love what I do. I do this for fun. It started out as a hobby. It's kind of like a little, a little bit of a business for me, but literally it's still something that I absolutely love doing. I want to promote positivity and not negativity. But if it's something that I think that you all may like, then I may review it. But if I like clearly don't like it at all, then I'm not going to review it. But this baby right here, this was PR, okay? Orientica has sent me 5 fragrances PR. One I actually purchased, but y'all, I love every single one of them. Anyway, this is called Azure Fantasy. They reached out and they asked me if I wanted to review it, and I said sure. Why not? I love all of your other fragrances. Super affordable, gorgeous bottles, gaudy, gorgeous bottles. And this one, I looked at the notes and I was like, y'all, this one may be amazing for the summer, and it is, okay? So anyway, I'll give you the notes on this fragrance. It makes my mouth like watery and juicy, okay? Look at the stunning bottle. This one's kind of like a pearl inside. Gorgeous, gorgeous Tiffany blue color bottle. So in here you have your bergamot, ginger, nutmeg, mint, geranium, lily of the valley, jasmine, ambergris, musk, and guaiac wood. Now, what I get from this fragrance, I imagine myself on the beach, sailing, literally not blue waters, not dark blue, not clear. I get turquoise waters. And that is not just because this bottle is turquoise, okay? Turquoise waters. It's warm, it's spicy. You gotta like the note of ginger to like this fragrance, because it is ginger heavy. Not annoying ginger heavy, beautiful ginger heavy. Ginger is one of my favorite fragrance notes, so take that into account. If you don't like ginger, I do not think you're gonna like this fragrance. There's nutmeg in here, but it's not a spicy nutmeg. I think it just adds to the zinginess, the warmth of the ginger in here. It almost smells like that ginger and nutmeg combination is almost giving a tinge or a tad bit of a black pepper scent, but I definitely get a lot of ginger in here. Now, there's geranium in here. It doesn't give off a rose scent. It gives off a little bit of fresh greenness, almost like you are in some turquoise waters and you see plants growing up out of the ocean floor, so it's giving that a little bit of zingy, zesty gingerness, almost sea-like quality. And the lily of the valley in here makes it slightly soapy and green as well. Fresh, soapy, zesty green. I'm getting coconut. Coconut is not listed, but I'm totally getting like a fruity, which I feel like it's the bergamot, but it's almost giving me a Calabrian, slightly pineapple-y coconut vibe from this fragrance. It's very tropical to my nose, tropical and zesty, and slightly soapy. In the dry down, I'm literally getting all of those, but just warm, smooth, creamy, coconutty, and in the opening, for the first like 4 or 5 days, I kind of got a little bit, because there's guaiac wood in here. It was a little animalic to me, but now that I'm spraying this for like the 5th or 6th time, it's not animalic. I'm not getting that I'm not getting that slight, mild oudi scent. But that oud, if you do get it, the oud in here only lasts for about, I would say 5 minutes, and then it is gone. It's a little musky, fresh, tropical, airy, sea-like, aquatic, watery, all of that. It's beautiful. I love it. Do not overspray this fragrance because it is super. This is a Orientica, y'all, has some beast mode fragrances. When I tell you I sprayed this, we sprayed one spray. I smelled this fragrance for like 6-7 hours that entire day. I think a little bit got on the floor. So if you spray this fragrance, I think you only need 2 sprays and be done. Because literally one spray on somebody's arm lasted, I would say 10 hours, but the dry down of this fragrance is gorgeous and I love it. I'm definitely wearing this in the summer, vacation worthy. Yeah, in the opening at first I was like, oh, this is different. But then I wore it again. I smelled it in the dry down, woke up in the morning 8 hours later. I was like, this is beautiful. But someone at work also said they get kind of soapy vibes too. But I think that's coming from the lily of the valley. The geranium just makes it a little green. There's jasmine in here, but it's not that andalic or animalic jasmine. Ambergris is in here also, which makes it fresh and sea-like. So that's the kind of like a sea-like scent that I'm getting, but I love it. This is not a safe line buy, only if you want to test the waters and you like the notes, but I'm literally getting, I'm selling on the sea. There's a fresh, salty, a fresh zingy, warm, spicy breeze. It almost gives, if you added some lime to this, it would smell like a drink, okay? But there's no lime in here, but there is that Calabrian bergamot that makes it a little citrusy and fresh. I like this in the opening and I love it on my skin in the dry down, you guys. This is Azure Fantasy. I would probably only wear this in the summertime, so get your nose on it. And the bottle is gorgeous and it's super affordable, okay? Anyway, y'all, good stuff, okay? The next one we're going to talk about is Scentologia. Niche just got her hands on this bottle. This literally, it's warm, spicy too. It smells like there's cardamom in here. This is amazing for spring. I'm not sure if I would wear this in the summer, maybe summer nights, because there's a warmth and a spiciness to this fragrance. But this literally smells like a bunch of stewed fruits, warm stewed fruits with some spiciness, some woodiness. So in Scentologia, you have your apple orange, mango, like some stewed mangoes and peaches, pineapple, cassis, pear, rose, almond, saffron. I think that's what's making it a little warm, spicy, and fresh. There's amber, musk, moss, and cedar. So I don't get any almond in here. It maybe that just makes it a little creamy. But this is really, really good. You get like stewed fruits, mangoes and peaches. I've been on a mango and peach kick lately. And a lot of these scents over here, they have mango and peach. Those are some of my favorite fruits and passion fruit and fragrances, you guys, especially when they're mixed with a lot of beautiful warm ambers. And rich cardamoms and cinnamons and gingers and, you know, just beautiful things like that. So anyway, this is stunning. I love it. It is warm, amazing for the spring, even on those cool days where the sun is peeking through. But you get those stewed fruits. There's apple in here, maybe like a warm, spicy apple, you know, but everything, all these fruits in here, they don't smell super fresh. They don't smell juicy. They smell sweet and stewed. This is not sickly sweet. It is not gourmand leading to me. Just a stewed, fresh, ambery, slightly musky fragrance that is absolutely gorgeous. But to me, mango and peach prominent, okay? So warm mango and peach prominent. And this is Synergy. Yeah, Scentologia. Get your nose on this. All right, so the next one we're going to talk about, one that is coming back very soon, probably at the end of the year, from what a little birdie has told me. And this is the Wedding Silk Santal. You guys, oh, this is so good. Amazing. Peaches, sugared. It's like you got a crunchy peach. A fuzzy, crunchy peach with some sandalwood, with like a sugared, like it's a hardened sugar, like you twirled it. You know how you do a candy apple? Just imagine like some clear sugar and a warm fuzzy peach and some sandalwood. That is what this fragrance is smelling like to me. This fragrance to me is so similar to another fragrance, except it's a little less peachy. So in here you have your praline, white freesia, lush nectarine, sandalwood, sugar musk. Like I said, if you cannot find this fragrance, then you definitely need to get your nose on Deja Vu White Flower, because it is definitely giving those peachy vibes, peachy nectarine vibes. There's nectarine and Deja Vu White Flower as well, and mix it with a little bit of KAYALI's Oud Vanilla, okay? Or you can get this baby right here, which is absolutely gorgeous, and it is giving me the same vibes. This is Palo. There's Palo Santo in here. I think sandalwood. So anyway, this is Palo Santo, Cashmere and Palo Santo by Donna Karan. And this is a part of the This is so good, you guys. Cashmere collection. Of course, there's a little bit more of a Palo Santo in here, but there's cashmere wood in here. There's peach in here. This one smells sugared as well. Crunchy. They both smell like crunchy sugar, okay? Crunchy white sugar, okay? That's been hardened. Beautiful, beautiful Palo Santo and peach fragrance. Get your nose on both of these. Intoxicating, very feminine, amazing for the spring. And I believe these fragrances can both transition over in the summer, even though they hold those silky, woody notes with a little bit of that sugared peach in there, you guys. Anyway, these are both beautiful, like, oh, beautifully made fragrances. Get your nose on them. So the next one we're going to talk about smells like a dark rosy plum. And this is gorgeous. Ambery, dark, sweet, rosy plum. Fresh, but sweet. A fresh red rose, too. This one is Narciso Rodriguez, Musk Noir Rose. This is so hard, but I think this is probably my favorite Narciso Rodriguez. You can literally wear this 365, but I think it's very amazing. This is very amazing, very compliment getting in the spring because you still get that beautiful breeze. This carries an amazing sillage on top of the warmth that will also bring this fragrance out on your skin. It's beautiful. It's fresh. It's almost dewy, watery. You get a juicy plum in here. I think there's plum in here. It smells like plum in here. And a dark rose, you all. This is Musk Noir Rose, Narciso Rodriguez. Get your nose on this one. A lifer for me as well, and super affordable. And a little bit of a dent, okay? The next one is Dama Bianca. This speaks elegance, okay? This is by the house of Xerjoff. My juice is golden, okay? And it smells golden. So there's kumquat in here. There's vanilla. It's a little powdery. I think there's iris in here as well, or violet. It's fresh, you know, slightly green, a little earthy, but it's a powdery sweet, fruity vanilla, and I absolutely love it. This will always be in my collection. Very feminine, floral, elegant, sophisticated, and I think I may make this my scent of the day tomorrow when I go to work because it's intoxicating and I love it. But super feminine, you guys. And you get that fresh, juicy kumquat on top of the powdery vanilla. One of my best fruity vanillas in my collection. Dama Bianca, get your nose on it. The next one is Sarah Baker. Yes, I'm talking about it again. It is intoxicating, and this is Peaches Revenge. This is Juicy Peaches Guava, okay? Oh gosh, this is so good. Warm, spicy cinnamon. There's some cardamom in here. I think there's ginger in here as well. Slightly woody, fresh, a little green. This is gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. This is one of the best, and I predict the best releases of 2024. I mean, this is probably, y'all, this is my favorite release so far of 2024, period, okay? This and Quattro Pizzi by Xerjoff. But this one beats Quattro Pizzi for me. This is Sarah Baker. This is ambery, stewed, peaches, guava, woody, slightly green, fresh, juicy, warm, spicy, cardamom, all of that. Sarah Baker's Peaches Revenge. This literally just, it's cocooning. It is gorgeous. And I love it, but you gotta like those notes, okay? A lot of y'all don't like peach, so do not blind buy this fragrance. If you wanna be challenged, blind buy it by all means. Me personally, I was gonna blind buy this fragrance even if I did not see it over at SCENTS. Luckily, I saw it at SCENTS. I smelled it one time and it was a go for me. It was in the bag, okay? Anyway, Sarah Baker's Peaches Revenge. And I know there's a waiting list for that fragrance, so y'all be patient. It's totally worth the wait, okay? Next we have the beautiful, I'm always getting so many compliments on this at work, Dolce Melodia. I've given out the information on this fragrance so many times over the past couple of weeks. You got your fresh, airy saffron. This one smells a little almondy. It's a little sweet, vanillic. You got that rose in here. Some citruses, black currant. It's juicy. Somebody said they don't like the note of black currant, but in here, that black currant is a little watered down by the citruses in here. I think there's some mandarin orange and orange in here, but the saffron makes it amazing. Very unisex, but slightly feminine leaning. It's beautiful, but like I said, when I smell this, that saffron in here is giving me the same saffron that I get in Italica. It's also giving me a slight almondy nuance, but maybe that's from the woody notes as well. And, you know, I don't know. It's probably just from the woody notes, but I'm getting that a slight almondy, you know, saffron with some juicy fruits and a beautiful rose. I think there's some white florals in here as well. Very well balanced fragrance, and I love it. Will always have it in my collection. If I ran out, I would buy this again. This fragrance will definitely transition from spring over to summer very well. Literally, like almost all of these fragrances will transition from spring to summer very well. Anyway, Dolce Melodia by SOSPIRO. Get your nose on it. The next one we're going to talk about is another another mango bomb. This is by Memoirs of a Perfume Collector. And this one is Trouble in Paradise, not Tales from Zanzibar. You guys, this is literally my favorite mango fragrance in my collection, okay? Hopefully I can get my nose on Mango Oud by Greedy very, very soon. But this right here, mango, oud, leather, cardamom, spicy, some citruses. It smells like there's some ginger in here. But you guys, I love this beautifully complex fragrance, completely unisex, but you gotta like a warm, spicy mango with some depth and some character. No, I don't get the leather in this fragrance. No, I don't get the oud in this fragrance. I literally get warm, spicy mango, cardamom. It's just creamy. It's mouth-watering. It's delicious. Trouble in Paradise. Get your nose on this fragrance. The next one is one that literally people could not stop smelling me at work. I walked to the bathroom, coming out the bathroom, people were smelling me. I walked to CTU, people were smelling me. I passed out this fragrance. I gave away Christian Provenzano's site. I Googled it to see if there were some US retailers. You guys, this fragrance is beautiful, gorgeous. It is ROCCA. ROCCA, ROCCA, ROCCA. I wore this to a fragrance party that a fragrance release party about a month ago. People loved this fragrance and I kept passing out information. What is it that you have on? It is this. I actually brought it with me. So I had it on the table for them to smell. Everybody that sprayed it on, they wanted it. So anyway, the bottle is gorgeous. These are Swarovski crystals. I do have Palazzo that I'm going to talk about as well. I need to do a tuberose review because I love tuberose and I got a lot of tuberose fragrances that are stunning. But I'm going to include Palazzo in that one. But this baby right here, ROCCA, it's a raspberry, it's caramel, it's saffron, there's some rose in here, it's fresh, airy, there's some citruses, there's mandarin and orange in here. The bottle is gorgeous. When I tell you it's almost a jelly-like, gummy-like raspberry scent, you know, completely unisex though. Gorgeous. It slightly gives, because of that saffron, that fresh airiness of B540, but it is not a dupe. No, it is not. This is better than B540 to me. I don't even reach for B540, okay? This is gorgeous. So if you like fragrances like Ramon's Managal Flamenco with a little more airiness, citruses, with a little bit more caramel, and with caramel, because Ramon Managal doesn't have caramel. It's very ambery. This is ambery as well, but it's fresh, zesty. It is gorgeous. ROCCA. Y'all, get your nose on it. I love this. If I ran out of ROCCA, like, it smells so good. The thought of a backup bottle went to my head. But yeah, it was clearly erased because I've worn this a lot. You don't need a lot of this fragrance because it is an extrait. So the oil concentration is high and it will last you forever. This lasts me 10 hours on skin and longer than that on clothes. So ROCCA Christian Provenzano, get your nose on it, gorgeous bottle. And this is 100 ml. But like I said, it's an extrait de parfum, okay? So it is gorgeous. And it makes my mouth water. Ooh, I don't want to drop anything, you guys. So the next one we have is the amazing Paradise Roa, okay? Love me a warm, spicy, gingery scent, a little sweet, vanillic. Love, love, love Paradise Roa. Juicy, fresh. I've worn this bottle out over the past couple of weeks. Get your nose on it. Yeah, I love Paradise Roa. I think I like the EDP more than I do the extrait, you guys. There's something about this EDP that is very fresh, feminine, warm, a little bit of a spiciness, but it's gorgeous, you guys. Get your nose on it, Paradise Roa. If you like the note of kumquat, ginger, the black pepper in here is not spicy. There's black pepper and ginger. It just adds to the warm spiciness, but it is not a prominent black pepper, so do not be scared of that. It is gorgeous. Quince. I said kumquat, not kumquat. It is quince. It's like a quince is like an appley pear fruit that I ate a lot of over in Costa Rica, but it is juicy, like a juicy apple pear, you guys. It's delicious. Anyway, the next one we're going to talk about is one that I am obsessed with, and this is by the House of Monogattinis, and this is called, it says Siene, but it's called Selene, okay? This is gorgeous. This could be a signature scent. It's a little smoky. There's orange blossom in here. There's some praline in here, but it's not too sweet. It smells more vanillic. There's some grapefruit in here. This fragrance is balanced to perfection. You would think because it has some citruses and grapefruit and praline, it would be like very sharp, very sweet, you know, and like just powdery orange blossom. But it is fresh, slightly powdery, smoky. Everything's amazing. This is very ethereal, okay? But it smells like a light, fresh, airy, smoky orange blossom with a little bit of citruses and some vanilla. It is beautiful, and I love Selene. This to me is a blind buy worthy, okay? If you like a light, airy, fresh, floral, white floral scent, with some light airy citruses. It says grapefruit, but it is not grapefruit heavy. There's no smokiness or tobacco in here, but the woody notes, the sandalwood in here is stunning. It almost smells like a cashmere wood, and I love it. Selene, get your nose on it. Y'all, this is so good. All right, and I don't hype stuff up just to hype it up, okay? I'm gonna give y'all the truth. The next one we're gonna talk about that I've gotten tons of compliments on from work, and also passed out recommendations as well. It's by the House of INITIO, and this is Musk Therapy. This is black currant. Now this fragrance is, if you don't like black currant or blackberry, then you're not gonna like this fragrance, because I get a prominent blackberry in here. Blackberry, citruses, musk. It's beautiful. Definitely, it's fresh, you know, slightly green, almost soapy as well, musty, clean, fresh, a little soapy as well, but it is gorgeous. Musk Therapy can be somebody's signature scent. If you don't like a heavy fragrance, you can wear this all year long, but this is amazing in the spring and the summer. And every time I wear this, I like literally not blow up the unit, but people are always like, you smell so, so good. So get your nose on this Musk Therapy by INITIO. Two other fragrances that I want to talk about, and I'm always getting compliments on these fragrances, and people love these fragrances at work. Strawberry Letter I really, really like, and I don't love. There's a soapy, but I think it's a jasmine in here. There's a soapy quality to this fragrance, but the strawberry in here, I like strawberry, but I like strawberry mixed with a lot of other fruits or some citruses or something else to balance it out. So I really like the smell of this on other people. Other people love the smell of this on me, but when I smell it on myself, I don't really get that. But everyone loves this on me, you know? The strawberry note in here is almost a little, I don't want to say synthetic, when I smell it from the nozzle and on me, but in the dry down, it is a beautiful, dominant strawberry scent. But you get literally, I get strawberry and jasmine. Juicy, fresh strawberry and jasmine from this fragrance. It's beautiful, playful, fun, flirty, a fragrance that you want to wear when you're just running errands, shopping, lounging around, maybe a gym scent if you want to smell fruity at the gym. But it is pretty, very pretty, but it's a hard like. It is not a love, okay? Now, what I do love from the House of FLUR, it's juicy, fruity, all of that, is Mood Ring. Mood Ring literally smells like fresh gummies. It almost smells like juicy apple, pear, mandarin gummies, and it is beautiful. Literally smells like juicy, fruity gummy candies with a little bit of jasmine, and I love it. It almost smells like there's some black berries or some black juicy currant in here as well. But Mood Ring, I absolutely like. I love this. I would repurchase this again if I ran out. Strawberry Letter, I'm not so sure of, but other people love that fragrance on me. I think that is it, you guys. Go out to the world, spread amazing, sillage, do good, be good, all of that. And y'all, these have been my most complimenting fragrances over the past couple of weeks that I've been wearing, taking to work, out in public, passing out recommendations, grocery store, things like that. All right, bye-bye. Love you all.